word is branding. Now, branding is something I take very serious. And the reason why I say that is, your brand is not only a company, but it's who you are. Me as a person, any and everything I do and touch, I want to come at it a certain elevated style. I didn't have to put a suit on tonight. I actually really don't wear suits. In a perfect world, I would love to wear a suit every day. It's just I'm just like an on-the-go person, so it's not the most comfortable. But, I wanted to start tonight off with respect. I don't know any of y'all, but at the end of the day, I respect all of y'all. So, just like a job interview, you want to kind of come dressed apart, and it's like my brand is making sure that that first impression that you see of me is to the highest level, that you always want to create some type of memory with anybody that you meet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always want to be like, you know what? Dang, that class I did with Twon, man, he kind of taught me that, maybe let me not be late. Let me go ahead and just put, you know what I'm saying? Like, just everything has to always be elevated, and especially when it comes with us. And when I say us, I just say us as black people. Something I always strive to do, especially with us, we're in Black History Month right now, I want to make sure that, any label or any box they ever want to put us in, or, try to, say what we can't do, is like, now we breaking down all those doors. And, that comes with my brand. RGB, we've done a lot of collaborations and a lot of things that not a lot of brands get to do, and it's really because I'm pushing the envelope on making sure that, when you see RGB, you're gonna be like, oh man, they did the impossible. It's like, for instance, right here, this last rack right here, this is a collection I did with Betty Boop. If you guys aren't familiar with Betty Boop was actually kind of based off of a African American woman, but from so many different shades and characters, it's kind of become of like a pale skin or whatnot. And so they approached me just because they seen how I did color, but at the same time, anything I put my name on, it's gotta be monumental. It's gotta be a meaning. It's gotta be, and it's like, I grew up with 4 aunties, like 4 strong black women, and it's like, and they're all different shades of black as well too. So it's like, as you can see, the different colors of Betty right there. It's like the whole program is called Betty of the People, and it's like I actually shot it in this actual studio as well too. And this is my give back to not only just women of color throughout the whole universe, but just the strong women I seen growing up as well too. And it's like, this is my give back of understanding that, not only do I appreciate y'all, but we need to give more light to it. It's like a lot of people don't understand, like, a black woman came up with the equation to go to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta put some respect on your name. And it's like, I did that collection just not only because of that, but it just something that kind of brought to me. And it's like, but back on branding, right? Once again, that's a brand, Betty Boop, a super major brand that, clearly they saw something in me that, okay, maybe he's the one who can do this or whatnot. So it's like, that's why I took that particular one. But it's like, even to the next point of branding is like how you carry yourself on social media. Like that plays like one of the huge factors, not only for me, especially when it comes to like anybody who's asking me, they're like, oh, I want to work for you, or I want to model for you. It's like, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to look at your Instagram. I'm going to see if you're in your stories doing something that you shouldn't supposed to do, or if you just have like just unnecessary stuff. Is like, how are you making your online presence something to where someone's like, you know what, I want to spend money with this person, or I want to hang with this person. That's something I always try to do, not only with the brand, but just me as a brand in general. I'm a super introvert. I'm not the biggest, like, out and everywhere, but when it has to come dealing with business and the brand, of course, I have to get out that shell, and I have to be this person that y'all talking to right now or whatnot. And so branding is something that, if anything that y'all don't take away is the minute y'all leave out this door, think about your brand as a person, because even the brand as a person, the brand as a company, they go so hand in hand. You can have a great company, but you as a person are a terrible person. Like they just don't go hand in hand. Something's gonna end up crashing or whatnot. The truth will always come out or whatnot, right? So branding is the first takeaway that I really want to kind of like start off with, just making sure that we, like I said, I came here with wanting to give y'all the utmost respect, just coming in with a suit, but at the same time, I want us to learn something as well.